Alright, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing an intro to a brand new project that I'm going to embark on from now. This is going to be a very long-term project. It'll probably take me a few years to complete, and that is just what I like. It'll be like on par with my Use Everything project plan that I think I uploaded quite recently, where I did the 1-year update. This will be on similar terms as that. However, this is going to be, as mentioned in the title, project 50 pans. And for this project, it's essentially I want to finish 50 items. So when I say items, I mean that will be like a single item, or it will be like a pan of an item, because I have every single number in my project pan. If it's a palette, those numbers are put in individually. It doesn't mean the palette as a whole. So you'll see what I mean. So I'm going to roll in products from each category that I have allowed to take part in this project, and the only way those categories can't be included is if I reach my defined number of those products in that category. For example, if I roll in a foundation and I roll in multiple of them one after the other, and I reach my defined goal of having 5 foundations in my collection, then I can no longer roll in an item from that category. When I roll out an item, say for example an eyeshadow, I can only roll in another item from that category. So I'll roll in a new eyeshadow to replace that eyeshadow, so forth. Now this is going to take me years to complete, I believe. I really like these more long-term project plans, and I'm really looking forward to doing this, because this is going to be to finish them. It's not going to be a usage goal or to like hit pan. It's a hit pan and then finish pan. And I've got several categories. They are all in this project apart from powder foundations, because those are the only items in my collection that I have reached my defined goal of the amount I want to own, which is 5. I'm currently only owning 4 of them. So they aren't part of this project, but all the other categories in my spreadsheet are. And we'll go through them in the order that they are in my spreadsheet as well. And yeah, we're going to start counting them from today and see how we go. These will take months, if not years, to complete. And I will be obviously working on these around my other projects, so the usages may be a little bit slower for some categories than they are in others. And I plan to make updates maybe every quarter. I'll see how it goes, maybe even sooner, every other month. It depends how much progress I make on certain items, and if I have like a lot of rollouts. Be like my 22 and 22, if I finish an item, I will immediately replace that with another item, and we'll go from there, and then you'll see it in the update. I'll mention what I replaced it with, and so forth. So without further ado, let's get into the items that I am beginning this project with, and we'll be starting from today. Firstly, for foundation category, I am rolling in the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea water foundation, which is looking like this. So it kind of fell over in the drawer, so that's why it's kind of like half like that. But we can see we are about halfway through. Now this shade is a little dark for me, so I do have to wear use a mixer for this, so this will probably be slower than it would do on a normal basis. But given that we are like down here already, I think this will take me a few months. I say this takes a few months. I reckon I'll be finishing this by the end of this year, 100%, if not sooner. Next we've got bronzer. I could have gone really simple with this and chosen a bronzer that I've already hit pan on, but for each of these categories I actually did a number generator and I randomized the number of the item that I'm going to roll in. So this was completely randomized for everything, which is kind of like how I like to test myself. So the first item we've rolled in is my NARS Laguna bronzer. Now this is relatively newer in my collection than some, because some have been in my collection for years. This has only been in my collection since 2017, which is still like 5 years ago, but not as old as, say, like a Bourjois bronzer that's been in my collection for double of that. So this is what it is currently looking like. There is no defined pan, dip even. There's no nothingness. It looks pretty much brand new. I can see that it has got like usage on it, 100%, but there's nothing really there to define how much it has been used. And so yes, the goal is to finish this. This is going to take years. Knowing me, I've never managed to finish a bronzer, so it's going to be very interesting. But I know that within a year I can get a really good dip on this, because I've been working on another bronzer for over a year now and it's got a hefty dip in it. So I think this will be on par with that within a year, if not sooner, because I do think that the pan of this is deceiving, like the packaging of this, so I think it's going to be quite a thin pan. But yeah, we're going to roll in this for my bronzer. Okay, going on to my blush, we're going to roll in this. This is my Revolution Makeup Revolution London Ultra Blush Palette in Hot Spice. You may recognise this as this is in my 22 and 2022. I do not believe I will finish this item, this pan in 2022, but just as an FYI, that's the shade that's in that project. And the shade I have rolled into this project is actually the 6th shade, which is this one down here. So I can double up the usage, as I'm currently working on this one every single day this year anyway. I can double up the usages, so we'll probably get some good usage out of this at least this year. And blushes and bronzers actually, and highlighters are all parts of my collection that take forever to pan. I don't know what it is. I think I'm just really slow at finishing items, so I do believe that I'll probably be stuck on highlighters, bronzers and blushes the longest in this project versus the other categories, which I think I'll flow through a little bit quicker. For the highlighter, I have rolled in this. This is my Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Monster, which is looking like this. I need to be careful because the pan does fall out of this, so I need to be careful that I don't like hold it upside down or whatever. But this is what it is currently looking like. I know that Colourpop is relatively easy to pan, and these are correct. This is a really smooth product, so I feel like it'll be deceiving. I think it will take me a while to finish this, even though I think the progress will show faster with this, with how easy it moves around and how soft it is. So yeah, that is the highlighter we're rolling in. Then for the eyeshadow I've rolled in probably one of the worst eyeshadows to roll into this project. It's actually a baked eyeshadow, and it is a monster. So this is the product. This is MUA Makeup Academy Professional eyeshadow trio in the shade Emotions. And the shade I rolled in is actually this one, the darker shade on the right. Now this is obviously a domed eyeshadow, and I honestly do not know if it's going to be like that all the way through, or if the pan is going to be flat. I may at some point decide that if the usage if it's in this project for over a year, maybe I'll roll it out and roll something in different, but we'll see how it goes. that would be very interesting to follow and see what the progress is like. The lip product, I have rolled in this NYX soft matte lip cream in the shade Cans. There'll be no way of me being able to show the progress with this, as this is fully like solid opaqueness. You can't see through it for any progress. I have owned this for years though, so I do think I'll probably be closer to the end of this than not. So I think this may be one of the first items that I roll out in this project. Yeah, we shall see how it goes. I haven't taken the stopper out of this yet, so we shall see what the future holds for this. Okay, for the brow product, I'm actually currently only kind of focusing on one brow product that I'm working on. That's been taking me like 2 years, 2 or 3 years now to work through, and it's still not finished anywhere. But that is not the item that I rolled into this project, because as I said, I randomized the number and this is the item that we are rolling in. It is a Colourpop brow pencil in the shade Dope Taupe. I think it's a stick. I have no idea how much is left of this. I'm too scared to roll it up completely. So we shall see how it goes. Yeah, so that's the brow product we're going to work on. I've not really used a pencil brow product before. Well, I have used this. I think the only time I used this was like 4 years ago when I went abroad, and I took this with me instead of my usual brow product I was working on at the time. Okay, eyeliner. This is one of my least used parts of my collection, I have to admit. I'm not a big eyeliner user. This is the correct one. Okay, so this is my beautybakery.com Gelato Black Milk eyeliner, and it looks like this. It is barely used, and it is obviously like a gel eyeliner. I'm really not huge on wearing eyeliner with my eye shape. I have realised it just does not work for me. So this was going to be a challenge. I reckon this is going to take me years to complete. For concealer, I am rolling in this. This is my Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in the shade Porcelain, and it looks like this. It is brand new. This has never been used, of course, as always. Why not? And it looks like this. I think it will work quite well with my skin tone. A little bit yellow maybe. But yeah, this is brand new, never used. So I feel like it's going to take me a while to get through as well. Not only that, I do wear concealer quite sparingly, so this is going to be a challenge. Then I've got a category for lip salves, and the lip salve I have rolled in is this Jelly Pong Pong Paradise Pigments Lip / Cheek Cream in the shade Fig Jam, which looks like this. Again, this is fairly brand new. This has got a little bit of colour to it. Actually, I'm not wearing lip product right now, so I can actually show you guys. There you go. It's got a little bit of colour to it. So not only will it be good for my lips, but it has got a little bit of a shade to it. And yeah, we shall see how this goes. It tastes quite chalky. Then for perfumes, I've got a selection of perfumes I want to try and finish as well. I'm already working my way through a couple in different projects. Why not add a third? This is the one I'm rolling in. So this is actually probably my least favourite perfume in my collection. It is Zoella's Blissful Mistful Fragranced Body Mist. I may do a hack that I did with another fragrance in another project, and that is use it as a room scent. Especially this room. So this room that I'm in currently is where my cat's litter boxes is. So I do like to spray like a perfume or something to hide that smell. So why not do the same here? This is a little bit too fruity and a little bit too strong for myself. So yeah, aim is to finish this. Finally, for the final product, it is this. I own a lot of nail polishes, like over 100 of them. So I think it's fine me rolling in a nail polish, and you know I wear nail polishes on a regular basis as it is. So this shade is actually what I'm wearing currently on these 3 fingers. It's not my favourite, but we are kind of like there-ish. We can actually see where we are because there's a window. But yeah, that is it. So I'm already working on another nail polish that I'm trying to aim to finish this year. But I'm going to try and finish this one at some point too. This is the Colour Club nail lacquer in the shade Barely There. It's not my favourite. It takes forever to dry, and I don't know if it even shows, but this is the only nail polish I own that does this like bubbling effect on my nails. I don't know if it's showing up on camera. My eyes don't have my glasses on, so I can't quite see the detail in the screen. I'm excited to begin this challenge. I do think it's going to last me 2 or 3 years. There is a YouTuber that I saw that did this project, and the name of them escapes me. I apologise. If I remember it or if I can find them again, I'll put it in the description or like on the screen. But at the moment, I honestly cannot remember. But I kind of took it from them, or I saw them create this. I think they did a 50 pan and then now they're doing a 100 pan. I want to say it's Jessica Payne, but I don't believe that's correct. Hang on, actually, what I can do. Oh, it is. It is Jessica Payne. Okay, I was not going mad. Yeah, so there we go. That's who I have got this project from. I'm kind of stealing it from her, but she's doing it as a no-buy. I'm just doing it as a way to finish items in my collection and to work on things a little bit more longer than just panning items. This is more to finish them. So this is going to bypass the panning and continue using them, which is going to be a little bit different. The plan for this is to do it maybe once every 2 months or every quarter. Do an update. I shall see how it goes. If I have a good amount of progress in 2 months, then I'll do my update then. If not, it will be in 3 months. So I'm filming this currently in the mid to the end of July. So October, November time, or September or October time. As I said, I do think this will be a long-term project alongside using every eyeshadow in my collection project. I think this will be alongside that and very long term. So it's 2022 right now, obviously. I reckon I will be completing this project, I want to say in 2026 or 2025. I think it's going to be a long burn. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this and we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to be bringing on another project. I felt like I needed to bring on something different after my A to Z project pan. I felt like I now had space to do another project. There we go. That's it. And I shall see you guys next time. Bye guys.